Okay, here we go. Welcome back yet again, friends, friends, enemies. We are back for more Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey. Last time we left off, we made our way through Sector Arandius, and pretty close to fighting the next boss in the game. Still nowhere near close enough to being done with it, but should be able to take this guy out pretty soon, and then we'll be able to move on to the next area. Well, there's not really actually a next area, but still plenty more demons to kill, and quite a bit of plot left. Still freezing over here, but we're gonna push on and do our best. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and here we go. Humans can't beat Ouroboros. See? You're all just finite. That's no match for the infinite power and eternal life of Ouroboros. I don't remember what level that demon is. Welcome to the stream, Ubu person. How you doing? Tired? I am still very cold. You also missed the third ending of Drakengard earlier today. You took a look-see at Resident Evil 9 Deluxe Edition contains costumes that Leon could wear his Resident Evil 4 costume. Yeah, I saw something about that as well. Grace can wear Lady Dixkull's dress too for some reason. Yep, I saw that as well. It's dumb. Don't even know why that character was that popular to begin with. You saw me streaming Drakengard earlier. You were playing with some friends so you can join. I gotcha. Back the fuck up, did I say Lady Dixkull? Yes, indeed I did. She is not a good character, and I hate her. As do I hate pretty much everything from those atrocious games. Demonica is detecting intense energy from the other side of the wall, but you can see no spot that leads to the other side. Hello, Blood Moon. Can you hear me? It's Zelenin. I'm linked with your Demonica, and I see you've detected an intense energy pattern. Vanishing point must be ahead. You did it, Vincent. You finally found it. Now we can go back home. Way to go, Blood Moon. You got me pumped for the mission again. One last push and we're through. That's what she said. You're first to the target yet again, Blood Moon. Huh? You can't get past there? Oh, don't worry about that. We're on our way to help. If we all look around, I'm sure we could find the vanishing point. I'll get in touch with Arthur. He'll be able to assess whether that's the vanishing point or not. Crewman Blood Moon, this is Arthur speaking. The phenomenon you're detecting is most likely the vanishing point. However, I ask that you leave it for now and return immediately to the ship. What? Arthur, what's going on? Attention all crew. Cease all activity in Arandius, and return to the Red Sprite. Once all crewmen are confirmed to be on board, the ship will leave this sector. What? Now? What's going on? What is the emergency? I demand an explanation. It could affect our escape to Earth, as well as Operation Schwarzwald elimination. This mission is urgent. Further briefing will be provided upon your return to the ship. Crewman Blood Moon, I have examined the equipment of all the Red Sprite's crew. At present, we have no means of removing the obstacle in your way. There is no reason to maintain a presence there now. All crew return to the ship. What could be so urgent that it might affect our escape? Hey, what am I supposed to do? Just grin and bear it, huh? It's a distress call, I believe. We're going to be seeing the other investigation members in a bit, methinks. Oh, and this is where that tree is, too. I think this isn't around here. I saw a video explaining RE to her friend, and apparently once 7 and 8 came out, the remakes were getting more popular than the new ones. So they wanted to revert back to their previous ways, which is where the main crisis were viruses instead of mold. They shouldn't have gone with the mold storyline to begin with. It was all idiotic. Like, genuinely, if the only interesting thing about Resident Evil is the gameplay, then what's the point of playing anymore? You can just put something better on. That's what I feel every time that somebody wants to praise, oh, how great 7 is. Oh, it's so great, return to its roots, it's fantastic. No, it fucking sucks. The only good thing about it is the gameplay. Oh, that was an Orthros that we just fought. Okay. No, you are not going to get rid of your fire ability. Me being a major RE fan, as I say, I am, just found out what the big four means, which is the main four main characters. Some RE fan you are. I haven't really heard of that. There's still people who like to argue about main characters and side characters. There's fucking idiots out there who think that Leon is a side character because apparently he doesn't do a whole lot in his games. He's just a side character. It doesn't have anything to do with him. He doesn't carry the plot. Like, the Resident Evil fandom is a cesspool of mental retardation, which is why I try to distance myself from it as much as possible. But if I don't start making myself heard, then the series is going to keep getting ruined. People are going to keep dogging it until it's a dead brand. Like, it already is a dead brand, honestly, but the way they keep fucking things up. Then you get these obnoxious dipshits out there who just discovered the thing through the remakes, and yeah, they act like they're the greatest thing since sliced fucking bread. That's why some hobbies need to be gatekept. Like, I thought distancing myself from morons would be good, but the series is still gonna stagnate, even if I do that. All hands are confirmed to have returned. The mission in Orandius is now suspended. Prepare the plane shift to begin our new mission. But we're so close to escaping. Where are we going, Arthur? We have picked up a strange signal from Sector Carina. Its origin, a large object moving within the sector, is currently stationary. The Big Four is literally meaning the big four main characters, Leon, Jill, Chris, and Claire. They're the mainest main characters, while other main characters are just casual main characters. Claire is actually a borderline useless protagonist. Yeah, I don't even know if my gripe about how Resident Evil is stagnating and being ruined will be out before the time that they end up releasing 9. I may actually wait until it gets released before I do that video, but everything that Claire is in, she is inconsequential to the plot. Dark Side Chronicles being accepted, but that's a retelling of the stories. She was done justice in those, but she sucks in everything else that she's in. Like Resident Evil 2, like, this is something that people like to bring up a lot. She basically abandons Leon and Sherry to go and look for her brother. And people defend this being, oh, well, Leon said that she could go. She could go and look after her brother. She could go and search for Chris. Like, it's fine because they said that she could leave. Okay, and when she finally leaves the two of them behind to go search for her brother, she gets kidnapped. She has to work with Steve to get out of there. She ends up developing a parasocial relationship with him when she's only known him for a couple of days. She gets captured again. Her brother, who she's searching for, ends up having to be the one to save her. She cries like a pussy over the boy who she just met 2 days ago. And she lets Chris do all the work again to deal with Alexia. Like, she is a borderline useless character. Like, Claire, if they were going to kill off any of the main cast, it would be best to do away with Claire. Because, aside from her acting like a badass in Dark Side Chronicles, she really hasn't done much to carry the plot. Even in Revelations 2, like, she's not that important. Granted, she was better than Moira, and I think in Claire's defense, the reason that they made her a little bit herp-to-derp and not as badass as she could have been was just to make Moira a more likable character, and she wasn't, frankly. Moira was another obnoxious character who's best left forgotten. But yeah, it's, what the hell do I know? I'm not even developing my own game yet. Anyway, back to Shin Megami. Judging from its size, it may be a large ship. A large ship? Is that the energy signature you were talking about on the comm? An unidentified ship here in the Schwarzwald? Could it be the Gigantic? They're alive? But why Carney or Karina? Were you able to get in touch with them? Well, I sent a message. but we haven't gotten a response. Could be that it's not reaching them. Welcome to Stream Jedi Otter. How you doing? Are those robots on the thumbnail? No, those are suits for them to be able to move around in the Schwarzwald. They're essentially spacesuits, and they also have demon summoning programs in them. We haven't gotten a response. Could be it's not reaching them. It's not a ghost ship, is it? Yeah, if we just hauled ass out of here earlier, we could have, or we wouldn't have had to deal with this. Though we have located the vanishing point, we are unable to reach it at present. Given this situation, I have decided to make investigating the signal from Karina our priority. The Schwarzwald Joint Project concurs with the assessment. We're back to investigating now? Why? I'll tell you what we need to do is get the hell out of here. The man said there's no response. It's gotta be like the elf. There ain't nothing alive on that boat, man. But what if there is some survivors? You just leave them stranded in the Schwarzwald? Escape is our primary mission, but that's no excuse for abandoning any survivors. I agree with Arthur. Pretty easy to be so self-righteous now that you know we could escape, huh? Why we gotta stick our heads back into the lion's mouth? Not my idea of a good time. In the ending of 2, the only defense you have for her is that it's her brother. If you were in Claire's shoes, if you know that the little girl is at least in adult supervision, Leon, in this case, was in the game, you would leave them to go and look for your family? Okay, and that's fair to an extent, but in hindsight, when you know that she is a useless character, then that kind of takes away from that argument. Like, I don't know, you said you played Code Veronica before, right? I don't remember if you watched me stream that game, but you could see how useless of a character Claire is in that game. And I don't even want to hate on her, because when my first exposure to Claire Redfield was when I played Darkside Chronicles. I didn't have Resident Evil 2 on the GameCube at the time, so my first exposure to Resident Evil 2 was Darkside Chronicles, and I was like, okay, yeah, this girl is a badass. I like her. I want to see more Claire. But then, when you go and you look at her in every other game that she's been in, she sucks. She's just not a good character. You haven't played Code Veronica, but you saw me stream it with the guy with the dual pistols? Yep, that's Steve Burnside. Also, if they're going to be remaking the game, I really, really hope that they turn him into a better character, because fuck Steve. Look, Menace, some people here have friends on Gigantic. Shouldn't you be thinking about their feelings? Wow, what a nice thing to say. Look me in the eye and tell me it's what you really think. Admit it, guys. You all think they're dead, huh? Jimenez, enough. Yeah, I'll go. Better that than stick around here to argue some more. Maybe I could pick up a souvenir or two. Heh. If you were Claire and Steve dies knowing him for 2 days, he would at least get an odd damn out of you. Okay, yeah, and that would have made sense, but she was crying over him like they'd been married for a decade. Like, her reaction to his death in Darkside Chronicles made a lot more sense. She did let out a little sob, but she didn't stay there crying over his corpse like a little bitch. While Chris dealt with Alexia, she teamed up with her brother to take revenge. She was just an all-around stronger character in Darkside Chronicles. I realize everyone will have their own opinion, but please remain calm and rational. We have yet to confirm the signaling Karina as one of our ships. Remain cautious as you carry out the mission. Now begin preparing for the plane shift to Karina. Welcome to the stream, One Up Fan Williams. How you doing? We pinpointed the location of the signal's origin. It's on the 4th floor at 9 o'clock. It's not moving. We hailed them, but there's no response. I highly doubt they wouldn't be able to pick up on our signal from here. We must first identify who or what is sending the signal. I'm issuing a new official mission designated Signal Investigation. At present, our only method is to get within viewing distance. What, they can't drop us a note? They're running into trouble? If Horkos was still alive, they'd make a great meal. But stay alert, this could be the work of demons. First Lieutenant Zelinin is correct. You should be prepared for any situation. Do not let your assumptions lead you astray. I look forward to the successful completion. Yeah. You think Ada will be in Requiem because every time Leona's in a Resident Evil game, she's not far behind? She's like a cat and Leona's catnip? I think that's true of both of the characters, honestly. You're gonna be right back. You're gonna take a shower? Alright. All 3 notifications are up. Groovy. Let's see, where... is the next floor? Okay, we didn't explore all of the floor before. How am I doing tonight? I'm doing pretty okay. Oh, it was that demon, okay. There we go. Analysis went up. Let's see what we can fuse the dwarf into. I don't know if I want to create any of those. Hamlin. I don't know if there's much else hidden in this area. Okay. Okay. Also, strange to see Macabre in this area. I thought he was in the, what's the other Sector Boots. Let's talk to Silky. What business do you have with me? I may not look it, but I am rather busy. Go on, tell me what you want. You're busy, take a hike. Oh, is that so? As you wish, then. I'm done with you anyway. You're short-tempered, short-statured, and in all likelihood, short in other areas as well. Last time I saw human clothing was, oh my, it was a very long time ago. Compared to my memories, the way you are dressed now, well, times certainly do change. What do you think of your attire? Stylish. I see. Would that be called functional beauty? The overall aestheticism expressed by the marriage of form and function. It is simply marvelous. I can sense the whole history of your fashion from this one piece. Demon's mood seems to have improved. By the by, I was in this world that you encountered, or it was in this world that you encountered demons for the first time, no? You must have met all manner of demons, each one of which provoked its own reaction to you. What did you feel when you met me? Joy. I'm pleased to know you were able to find joy in me. Then, as you wish, I will give you dazzling joy. Well, are you not happy? Now cry out with happiness. How lucky you are to be wounded by me. Ooh, that was an excellent means of relieving stress. I hope to see you again. Okay, Silky's a bitch. Should have killed those other two demons before talking to her. Okay, can we have a conversation with this thing? Thou art mine enemy. We travel opposite roads. I shall talk with thee, but no more. Thou art perforce aware that this world is the province of demons. Yet I remain little sure that thou camest here with full understanding of what thou might behold. Am I amiss in my thinking? Thought I'd see hot women. Then I shall grant thy wish. The shade of hot women shall await thee in the afterlife. Okay. Oh, that offended him. Okay. What if we give him the same response? Okay, and yeah, he just wants to kill us again. What about you? Will you talk to me? Okay. Who am I? It's a blood moon. Oh, I wasn't expecting a formal introduction. Well, thanks, man. Geez, you're polite. Maybe I ought to clean up my act around you. The one thing that kind of sucks about this world is there's no place to gamble. The other demons won't join in even if I dare them, so I'm gonna have to get you to do it. Just a coin toss, how about it? Sure. Well then, let's get started. I lose. Well, that's gambling for you, I guess. From now on, I'm your demon. Well, I guess we can see about fusing him with the dwarf now. I should have killed those birds before talking to him, though. Oh, we just make that thing again. Okay. Sure, I think I could use this for more fusion. Okay, still nowhere near Thor's level yet. Can create Ares, though. I don't want to get rid of any of those other attacks, though. Let's just do it this way. And we'll just summon the Thunderbird back again. You know what? I'm gonna look something up real quick. Let's see. How do we fuse Alice in this game? Okay, I need a sub-application to do it. You need Phoenix and Fuki. What the hell is a Fuki? I feel like I should know that. Oh, that thing. Okay, so if I create Phoenix, then I should be able to get Alice as long as I have that Fiend sub-app. That is, if I'm proper level for her. Welcome to Stream Brigade Leader. How you doing? You went to a gothic or party earlier. Oh, nice. With your brother and a few friends. Neat. Yeah, I'm actually wondering about that, since you said that you wanted to dress up as, what's her name? What was her name, Komi? From, Akiba's Beat? It's been a while since I played it, so I don't remember. I'm actually curious. Are you goth? Considering you said you wanted to do, cosplay as her before. I think her name is Komi. Katomi. Okay, Katomi, that was it. Yeah. I was close. I was... so close, yet so far. You just dress in all black? That's relatable. I would dress more in red if I had more red clothing, but tend to have more black clothing than red. I should go back to the ship and get my party healed. Oh, wait, this may be the ship, actually. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, there are items here, though. You want to cosplay as Katomi, you love her dress and boots and scythe weapon and her personality. Yeah, the personality was definitely a selling point for Katomi. She was so posh, but she was so bitchy at the same time. Like, she was great. Welcome to stream 7 the Vampire. Thank you for the raid, and welcome Lester Prodigy. How you doing? Keep Dinosaur Boy VA. I assume you are also there. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing? Oh, there we go. Whole party was healed. You're doing good. How goes it? Doing pretty good. I was pretty cold earlier, but nice hot bath, nice glass of rum, and a nice hot bowl of soup cured that. I'll probably be freezing by the time that I go to bed later, though. It's about to get cold for you. Yeah, it's been cold. Side quest you have to get for Katomi Sonata is a coffee. She says no thanks, drink it black. Wait, it's meant to be drink, she says. Yep, I did all of Katomi's subquests. I think it was, the one dude who looks like a janitor. He was the one who I didn't get all the quests done for. Aside from him, I think I had everybody else's completed. So I didn't get the true ending for Akiba's Beat, but we will see about revisiting that game later down the line. I'd be up for playing that again, so we'll see about getting the true ending next time around. And it should be much easier since I'll be able to play it on New Game Plus mode. You're playing Castlevania and Contra, both are easy games for you. I think MaPP was doing Contra on her channel a while back. have I been on Pixiv before the website? I think so. I think that's where Eric posts his art. Or her art. I'm not sure what gender Eric is. I'm assuming guy with that type of name, but you never know. Pixiv has a bunch of hentai posts. Their daily account got suspended for posting Blue Reflection Magical Girl hentai. That's dumb. Why, they have some term of service or something that you ended up breaking, or what? Fallen Feather, I believe that's one of the formulas that I need. If we ever want a cheap meal, Subway is selling these protein pockets that are $3.99 each. They have 4 different flavors. I actually ended up getting a couple of Subway sandwiches the other day. Yeah, if it helps out my diet, maybe I should see about eating more Subway. When Pixiv told you to check what they wanted you to remove from the account you posted, and they wouldn't tell you in messages to the admins of the site what it was, you got reported? Be like Jerry. No, I would not do the other stuff that he did. I'll take the sandwiches and not the kids. You got 2 Subway protein pockets just now. They're delicious. I've been getting the Italian sandwiches past couple times I've been out. One thing that I like to substitute is I don't like provolone, so I end up substituting for pepper jack instead. That, I also don't like mayonnaise, and I do not like tomatoes either. Sadly, the protein pockets are not build your own, they come pre-made. So what even is it? Is it a sandwich or what? Like when I hear protein pocket, I think like protein bars. But if I'm going Subway, I'd prefer to get a Italian sandwich or even a turkey. Like turkey's good too. It's like wraps. Well, do they come in different flavors? Any different ingredients and stuff? I had no idea how little I explored this area before. Wonder if I'll be able to get that other fairy for Pixie over in Sector Antilia, too. Hell, Malcolm may even have another job for me. Maybe if I phase shift again. Pixiv has so much AI art posted there. I've been dabbling with different AI art stuff. It's mostly just hentai garbage that I've been making for my own personal consumption, but maybe I should see about investing in a Sora membership so I could finally get a lore video done for my character. No way in hell I'm gonna ever be able to afford to pay an actual artist, and I know a lot of people are probably gonna bitch about the thing, but hey, you want me to have something actually commissioned? Then you pay me, because it's kind of out of my hands. Like a lot of the art that I've been commissioning for my friends, like that stuff is still in the works because it's so damn expensive. I'm supposed to get 4 of my friends' art commissions done for Christmas, and I am still waiting on my artist to get back to me on that. Chainsaw. You know what? Yeah, let's use a chainsaw for the time being. I knew there was a chainsaw in the game. I just thought that you bought that at the store. You looked up why people on Reddit get butthurt on Reddit over AI art. The top answer is that people feel like they are losing power. They feel jealous over AI, so they run their mouths over it on Reddit. That's part of the reason. But honestly, a lot of it is just derangement. Like, you notice that a lot of the people who actually bitch about AI, the most loudest and obnoxious people, are, typically the people who can't draw. Or they're so damn entitled, like, again. Oh, you could just learn to draw yourself, or, oh, you could just commission it yourself. Okay, do you want to pay me for the $300 commission? Like, that's what I would ask. If you want me to have something so bad, you buy it for me. And as for the, oh, just learn to draw yourself, I already work a fucking job on top of streaming. Like, I don't have time to learn to draw. On top of spending time with my family, on top of doing streaming and having a real job, like, it's a sense of entitlement. It's from people who haven't worked a day in their lives, and they don't know what time management is. I suppose if I gave up streaming and I streamed a little less, I could probably set some time aside to do that, but honestly, I just kinda want to keep grinding at this, among other things. Like, there are more important things to focus on. Primarily family as well, which, honestly, if I didn't have a family to spend time with, I'd probably be streaming a hell of a lot more often. I'd be doing these things every single day. Like, if I was getting paid from YouTube and Twitch, I'd be streaming every single day, and I'd finally quit my day job. Like, it's... people just don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, if I were in a situation where I was making $3,000 a week... Like, if I had that steady income, then I'd probably do 10-hour streams a day. Maybe I should have killed those demons again. More people need to come chat here in my live streams, that way it won't seem like you're spamming the chat. Well, this time you're not really spamming the chat because you're keeping a conversation going. It's when you send multiple messages at the same time to like get out one statement. That's when it becomes spamming. Welcome to the stream, Daniel. Hot Topic. How you doing? How did Archer's last mission end? We succeeded. And then we did a couple of Kirk's missions. We're up against the Klingons now. The place where I left off, I actually stopped playing Star Trek Legacy last time. Hopefully we'll be able to beat that game in the coming weeks, though. You mainly just come here to talk and hang out with me? I appreciate that, Brigade Leader. You're always welcome here. Multiple messages is because chat on YouTube streams is limited to how much you could say before it cuts you off. Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, you could probably still paraphrase. It was awesome that William Shatner returned to voice his character, Captain Kirk, in that game. Indeed. I believe all of the captains are voiced by their IRL counterparts. Can you send me a message on Discord that isn't part of the group chats? What do you mean? DM, private messages. You know what? Sure, I suppose that'll be alright. Like your real name and pictures. Okay, I know that I can be trusted, but that's not exactly the type of information that you should give out to people on the internet. I mean, yes, I could friend you, so if you wanted to talk, I mean, I'm not really that active on my VTuber account on Discord, so I wouldn't be able to get back to you immediately, but, yeah, honestly, I probably shouldn't, like, accept friend requests from every single person who sends it to me. Like, that's something that I initially did at the beginning of my VTubing journey, but, you know what, just this one time I'm going to make an exception, but from this point onward, I'm not going to keep doing that. So, yeah, sure, I'll accept your friend request, but that's probably the last friend request that I'm going to be accepting on that channel for quite some time. You won't do it if I don't like it? Well, again, like, if it's something that you want to do, I don't really care, I don't mind, but it's something you should be aware of is that you shouldn't really do that with people on the internet. Again, I know I can be trusted, but there are a lot of other people out there who are a bit more dubious than I am. And they'd probably try to use that against you in some way or another. Come on. I wish there was some sort of a return item that I could use. Okay, that thing's weak to everything, that one's weak to light. Okay, new products. What do we got? New accessories. Now let's go to sick bay, get ourselves healed up. Unidentified forma. And another one. Should probably see about saving again. Of course, we would. Yo, I just remembered something. Yeah, we could see about creating a Phoenix. Let's see. Let's see. Strange Journey. Where is Phoenix? This is weird the way that this one is set up. Let's see, Phoenix. How do we make that? And the Zouchi and Jack Frost, I believe I have those two already. Hell, I may have Phoenix already. Oh, special one. No Phoenix just yet. We do have Principality, though, and we do have the Gu Pa Niao. Let's get rid of a couple of these things. Oh, we already have a boot key with us. Alright. So we just need to worry about the Phoenix now. I believe we can install sub-apps here, so we don't need to return to the ship just yet. We do not have the Fiend creator just yet. Well, fuck me, we're still gonna have to wait. Well, at least we have that Phoenix now. Ah, okay. More gate searches, alright. Be right back. Alright, see you soon, Brigade Leader. Max analysis. Huh, human? How rare. I've never seen anyone other than the lady this deep in. I hear a voice from beyond the door with the demon. What's the matter, ma'am? The demon went inside the door. You could hear a demon and a female voice from within. Ma'am, what is it? Huh? Ask that human? Huh? Me? My duty is as an attendant? Come on. The demon emerged from the door with a dubious expression. If this is how it has to be. Hey you, listen. My name is Goblin. I'm the lady's attendant. The lady is mother to the famous hound of Hulan. Hulane. You're a human like her, right? Yeah. As another human, can you do her a favor? The lady came to this world to see Master Kuhalainen, but we can't find him. I heard that Master Kuhalainen was invited to Mitra's palace, but the lady is a human, and it puts a lot of stress on her to move around this world. So I want you to look for Master Kuhalainen on her behalf. Will you accept the lady's request? Sure. Also, I am definitely butchering that whole hero's name. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to pronounce that. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. Master Kuhalainen trained in the Land of Shadows, so he's very skilled at stealth. It might be hard to find, so luck be with you. I don't remember that quest. Of course it was fucking ambush. And there's the ship. A giant ship is sitting in front of you. That's the ship, huh? Just sitting there. Looks like an easy mission for a change. So long as that hog doesn't pop back out, right? This is Ops. We see you reached the destination without incident. Good work. From what we could see of the Gigantic on our end, there is no damage to it. Hold on. That identifying code. This isn't the Gigantic? Looks a lot like the red sprite, actually. That's not it? This can't be, or there can't be that many ships like ours in a completely depopulated world. I've deduced the identity of the ship from its ID code at the and the pictures we've received. This ship is not the Gigantic. It is a prototype model of the red sprite. It is called the Lightning. The Lightning? You mean another ship went into the Schwarzwald? We weren't informed of this. No one mentioned another ship going in. Who are they? Are they here to rescue us? This ship is not the property of any government body, but rather a private foundation. From that perspective, it is outside the jurisdiction of the Schwarzwald Joint Project. Its purpose for entering the Schwarzwald are unknown. Investigation is necessary. This is starting to smell funny. I'm not sure, or I'm not quite getting the vibe that they're here to save the day, you know? So, what do you want us to do? Barge in and fire a few warning shots into the air? For, cadre of elite soldiers, you official investigators are proving to be rather vulgar. Someone radioed in. What the? Who said that? We haven't come to fight, I assure you. But you refrain from such uncouth assumptions, I presume you are a member of the Lightning's crew. This is the Red Sprite of the Schwarzwald Investigative Team. We're quite aware. I'm speaking to the Command Unit Arthur, yes? Gentlemen, let me get straight to the point. We would rather not have our system infiltrated. You have my permission to board our ship, send a couple of your people as envoys, if you wish. And may I just say, we are sympathetic to your situation, at least as much as the Joint Project is. Relax and enter. The Lightning signed off. How should we proceed, Arthur? They claim not to be hostile, but we should remain cautious. We will attempt to contact the Lightning using crew trained to handle high-risk situations. We got raided. Yep, 7 Vampire and Keith Dinosaur Boy visited a little while ago. Welcome back, by the way, you woo person. Crewman Bloodmoon, Crewman Jimenez. Board the Lightning and make contact with its crew. Figured it'd spell trouble for us. They don't seem like enemies. In fact, they don't seem to care much about us one way or the other. Well, come on, Vincent. Let's go and hear their story. You boarded the Lightning along with Jimenez. Alright, stop. Not another move. Captain, I brought 2 of the Red Sprite's crew. Fine work. You were taken to a man wearing a black demonica. Welcome to the Lightning. For us to meet in this hellish place, so far from home, perhaps we knew each other in a past life. You the boss here? You're certainly blunt for a man sent to negotiate. Though my men are the same way, it's alright. Yes, I am the leader of our small band known as Jack Squad. My name, as you perhaps have guessed, is Captain Jack. Pleasure meeting you, Jack. Thanks for inviting us in. You found a 10-hour loop of Miyane? Where did you think that I got the clip from? I edited it down from that one. I'm Jimenez, and this here is Vincent. We came on behalf of the investigation team. Boo! Bugaboo Jimenez. No one asked you, Bugaboo. You don't need to introduce yourself. Just stay quiet. Excuse the little guy. He's a demon I use in combat. He won't hurt you, and he's housebroken too. Don't worry. To fight demons, you use demons. Very well, then. I apologize for calling you here in the midst of a difficult mission for you. And when you're so close to escaping at that. How much do you know? Why, I said as much before. You should assume we know as much as the joint project you stay in contact with does. Your crew being stranded, using demons to fight demons, your progress in the Schwarzwald. You won't take offense if we pluck that information there. Is to be had from each other, I hope. Well, at least it saves us the time explaining it all. Oh yeah, I finally got that rifle barrel in, but still need to get the thing Cerakoted, and I actually need to get all the other pieces before we can do that building stream. I actually need to take the gun back to the gun shop once I get all the parts, so it can be filled out on a ATF form. So give it about maybe a month or so before we do our sub-special for AR-15 buildings. Who knows, by that time maybe I'll have a third one and we'll see about doing an AR pistol build too. It's thanks to your information that we've been able to infiltrate the Schwarzwald without incident. So on that point, you have my sincerest gratitude. But as to whether we form a united front, well, you may as well know that is what you are here to discuss. Okay, well, we're following your lead. Why don't you tell us what you want to see? Or what you want. Why the fuck did I add C to the end of that statement? I must be getting tired. First, we must know where we stand vis-a-vis one another. So, you've come to this hellish place on a mission to save mankind. Wonderful, bravo, just the sort of selflessness that warrants praise. We, though, differ somehow. I regret to say that we are simply dispatched by our Patreons. Or patrons, rather. You might call us a caravan traversing the Black Desert known as the Schwarzwald. Our role here is as businessmen of sorts. Our priorities, profit and wealth. So long as we retrieve items that prove profitable to our patrons, we may do as we wish. You're here to save mankind, whereas we're here with an eye towards development. Our footing is, shall we say, somewhat unequal. However, our objectives are not mutually exclusive. Coexistence is very much possible, I should think. Acknowledging one another's goals and basing our interactions on a mutual non-aggression pact. I'd like us to be good neighbors, the sort who help each other in times of need. What say you? Ah, but of course, you regularly make contracts with demons. An agreement with a human should be child's play for you. Can we establish a cordial relation? Or can we establish cordial relations? I don't trust anyone easily. That's certainly one way of living one's life. If one never lets down one's guard, one can never lose. Welcome to Stream Penguin Soldier, how you doing? I do hope we could work together, though. Fellow humans are a rare thing in this world. Well, I'd rather not rile the only other humans we've met so far. But just to be sure, I want your whole squad's consent. Let's hold off on a firm answer just yet. Though I gotta say, it's refreshing to see a guy so honest about his job in front of the money, huh? Or in it for the money. I'm not judging or anything, but isn't that kind of dicey with mankind on the brink of destruction? It may not be easy for ones so noble to hear, but Earth has nothing more to believe in. God, Queen, and country, wealth, I find there to be no difference. We with our patrons are quite comfortable siding with wealth. The capitalist world economy is broken. It will be replaced by a pure hoarding of wealth. We believe our greatest chance at that wealth is the power lying within the Schwarzwald. So you're after a brand new kind of resource to make some cash. Ha! In layman's terms, yes. Wealth is what supports people, keeps them off the streets and in their healthy, happy homes. Human society would simply collapse without it. Well, engaging though all this philosophical talk may be, perhaps we should move on. As I said, I would like our two camps to be good neighbors. And as far as I know, both of us neighbors have our own problems. If we could solve the problems by cooperating, I believe there may be harmony between us. For our part, we will support your escape efforts. We are willing to lend a hand with your problem of finding the vanishing point. Though, of course, we benefit from finding it as well, haha. And what do you want in return, good neighbor? Well, you've already been an excellent source of useful information. The Bowfins in the lab here have been wanting a high-performance version of the Forma-Search. If your Forma-Search routine is superior to ours, perhaps we can have a look? Heh, I think this deal is going to go pretty smooth. Well, the sticky part is that we can't tell whether it's superior just by examining it. So, I'd like you to deliver a forma that's been beyond our grasp, as proof of its capabilities. As plainly as I can. When you find this new forma, I want both the forma search that found it and the forma itself. Forgive my brazenness, but needless to say, you will be handsomely compensated. Well, aren't you quite the negotiator? Your demands are steep, but it's hard to argue. But look, we can't decide on the spot, so why don't you give us some details to bring back? Very well. Regarding the forma, we hope you'll retrieve for us. Ryan, what was it we're missing? Sir, Captain Sir, we are missing the following forma, sir. 1 Flight Talon, 1 whatever the fuck, and 1 whatever else the fuck. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm playing this on an emulator, so some of this stuff is kind of corrupted. Those are the 3 the labs requested, sir. Only those 3? Alright. There you have it. For us to sign a mutual non-aggression pact and enter a cooperative relationship, those are the 3 items we'll require from you. If you could retrieve them, we'll assist you in your search for the vanishing point. Our projections indicate that the 3 forma in question could be found in Sector Arandius. I hope that tidbit of information proves useful. My demon was posted as a guard at the teleporter, so our squad can move undisturbed. But I'll relieve him of his duty. You should have no trouble passing through. Well, we have your terms, so what we'll do now is go back to our ship and discuss them with our crew. Should we give you a ring once we have an answer? No, dreadfully sorry for the inconvenience. But I'd prefer if you delivered an answer in person. We're keeping our radio use to an absolute minimum. Someone was trying to hack our system earlier. Oh, I don't suspect you, perished thought. You didn't even know we were here, but I'd like to eliminate any potential sources of trouble. In this world, one wrong move could lead to death. There may be a demon capable of infiltrating the radio waves. No radio, huh? Alright, I'll let the guys know. Then I'll look forward to your answer. We risk our lives to come here. I'd hate to go home empty-handed. New life, resources, peace, accomplishment, friends, truth, hope, or even supremacy. Anything, really. Well, on your way, then. Here's to good relations. Eh, neighbor? I commend you for your hard work in negotiating. We now know the truth behind your readings. Or behind our readings. Mission signal investigation is confirmed complete. Those guys are shady like an oak tree. But at least it looks like they're not hostile. So, where do we go from here? First thing that they demanded was a mutual non-aggression pact. We can't force them to cooperate, so I think we should be nice to them. Just so you guys know, if it comes down to a fight, we don't stand a chance. Their ship's capabilities are miles beyond ours. The red sprite's that different from the lightning? Put it this way. They're the same model car, but one's had some serious aftermarket tuning done. Ours was outfitted with investigation in mind. Theirs was made for combat. We'd lose hands down in a fight. Then we must accept the terms of their mutual non-aggression pact. We're all on the same side, so this pact shouldn't even be a thing. We should all be getting along regardless. Or at least staying the fuck out of each other's way. I'll attempt to contact the joint project to secure an advantageous position. However, it is highly likely that they will refuse to accept it. So, what about these gifts they're asking for? On that subject, the chances are low that Jack's squad will become a threat to us. Their level of technology indicates that they will prove effective in finding the vanishing point. There is no reason not to supply the materials and forma search they have requested. Assuming this cooperation Jack talked about wasn't a lie. If there are no strong objections, I will incorporate Jack's request into our mission. I'm issuing a new official mission designated Jack's Bargain. You may confirm the items they have requested on the mission log. Strange mission we got lined up for us, huh, Vincent? Jack's squad, honestly, I don't like them, but we gotta work with them for now. Let's see. Hydro apple, ice, and metal. Well, with some of this stuff being corrupted as it is, I'm not going to be able to tell if I have them in my inventory, so we're going to have to check. Let's see. Here, let's take a look again. Ice, X-Metal, and Hydro Apple. So it's just a random item that we find in Sector E. Maybe it'll ping us when we pick up the item that we need. I think that was another form that I need for another weapon. Why are we saying supremacy, Google person? Go back to this sector, see if we could find Kukulainen first. Maybe Malcolm has another job for me. Actually, we didn't even complete Malcolm's last job. We still need to give him those chakra pots, I think. Oh, so that chainsaw attack kind of looks like the Eye of Sauron a little bit. Me protect me, Orthros. Me new gatekeeper for dead Primorian? What you come for? You asked Orthros the location of Kukulainen. Kukulainen? Ooh, he great man. Me know him. He said he good guard. Watch gate until me get here. When we switch, he said he go to his mentor. Mentor was at duel, so he go help. Said it was at place fit for battle, must be burning land with never-ending war. That all me know. Take your time and look for him. Okay. So we need to go back to the Scorched Nation. Let's talk to the succubus. Long time ago, this human who saw me said exactly the same things he really wanted was to use my demon powers. Yeah, okay. What a bitcheroony-doony. Yep, let's cut her up with chainsaw. And then we'll just set the Jack Frosts on fire. No chainsaw on the succubus. Ah, well. Just as dead. Oh, well, we're in Sector Antilia. We could talk to that fairy again. Hey, welcome to the stream, Marcy. How are you doing? You're getting food at the moment, but you'll be right back. Also, hello? Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw that message that I sent you on Discord, but that drawing is still going to take a while, or art piece, rather, that I had commissioned for you. Apparently my artist decided to take a couple of other commissions while I was waiting, so... Oh! And raid! Thank you for the raid, Marceline. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, people. My name is Vincent Bloodmoon. I am a half-breed vampire VTuber. I'm sure some of you guys know that already, though. But, yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? You don't check Discord when you're streaming, FYI, so you'll look at it later? Oh, well, duh, obviously you're streaming. You just raided me, but I wasn't aware of that until just now. Blood, Velvet, and Fangs, the Vampire Coven raids. Much appreciated. What were you guys up to, by the way? What were you streaming, Marcy? Looks like you're still registering as live here. Metro 2033 Redux. Don't know if I'm familiar with that game. I'm good. Usually people say check Discord in chat and you always reply back. You'll look after stream. I gotcha. Okay, Pixie still hasn't decided on the next ferry for the village. Wonder if I could get through that other gate yet. In an ad, but be right back getting food. Alright, see you soon, Marcy. Gate's still locked, alright. Maybe I should see about installing that other sub-application that makes me run into the enemies less frequently. What do we got here? Ah, it's one of those things. And again. Fuck it, let's just talk to the Pixie. Yeah, the, bit of a disclaimer here, this is on an emulator. The only cheat that I have enabled, though, is Infinite Maca. That's the currency in this game. And the reason I did that was because earlier on in the game I was kind of hurting for money and couldn't really afford any medicine to heal my team, and I have not turned that off since. The rest of the game we're playing legitly, I just have copious amounts of money now. Thanks for the gifted subs, Uwu person. There are no ads. Always appreciated, Uwu person. Okay, weak to lightning. Whoever else wants no ads, buy it. Your generosity only goes so far, huh? You doubt you've given many people subs before? I think you were actually a bit too generous with gifting subs in the past. Didn't you give, like, 12 people subs at one point, or was that, That may have been Delilah Dragon, actually. Okay, we're gonna be able to one-shot these things, so... attack those two and then defend. Okay, she doesn't care. Why'd you want to talk to me? 'Cause you're cute. Huh? Really? Am I really that cute? Hee hee hee, you're a good judge of girls. Demon's mood seems to have improved. Hey, between a girl like me and an older woman, which will you go for? Why choose both? Think she'd be more flattered if I said her. Ah, I thought so. Older women are so calculating, hiding their flaws with makeup. With that in mind, it's no surprise you'd go for a younger girl like me. Demon's mood seems to have improved significantly. Try negotiating. Now, watch her take all this stuff and then run. Oh, nope, she joined us. Okay. You prefer older women? The correct choice is why choose both, but I didn't want to piss her off. Because we're going to fuse her into something else. Or are we? You know what, we can also get that... we can always get that Phoenix back later. I'm not gonna be able to, not gonna be able to make Alice for some considerable time. What else is going on? There's the 100 that you gave me on YouTube, which reminds me, have I been given the money? It's there in my AdSense account, but they took a hefty sum of it out of what you paid. Like, the total tally... Let me pull up my AdSense real quick. Huh. Okay, yeah, my YouTube earning is sitting at $69.64. I need to cross the $100 threshold to be able to make a withdrawal, and... yeah, YouTube is a bit of a dick with that. So, some of the money is there, they took a hefty some of it for themselves. I'm not going to be able to cash in on that until I actually get to that threshold. Do I want more? More money is always good, but just don't make yourself destitute. Okay, Kuka Lane is probably in the section where the boss was. Still probably butchering that name. Okay, more enemies. There's the I was looking for you, you little son of a bitch! You're looking for a book? Yeah, I was looking for a book. I spent... what was it? It was the last stream of the stream before that. I spent the last 20 minutes looking for this little bastard, and he never showed up. Now I looked it up online and said, oh, he's on the first floor. No, I knew this fucker was down here. I knew it. How can I tell? Because Grandpa Thoth told me. He said a human would talk to me, and when he did, to give him this book. So, this is for you guys. Okay, have fun. Demon left. You think it would be good if many people joined my YouTube membership, getting a considerable amount of monies, and then without knowing, I'll be getting bank? Yeah, that would be pretty great. We'll get there one of these days. What are you staring at? You may think your mask veils your gaze, but I can tell. You were ogling me, weren't you? What's wrong with that? Oh, nothing, nothing. Was there something in my tone that implied otherwise? This may come off as boastful, but my figure is nothing I'd be ashamed to have others see. Demon's mood seems to have improved. Please don't repeat this, but I think humans look smashing when they wield a firearm. Demons rarely bother with them, which makes them all the more intriguing to me. What sort of gun would suit me? Sniper rifle? Peering through a well-balanced scope and piercing my opponent's head or heart in a single shot. Ah, now that is a beautiful weapon. It's the only thing suitable for someone like me. Stay quiet. And revival bead. Groovy. How can she hold any type of gun with those wings? She has arms, too. You didn't see? Here. Demon data. Yeah, Angel. See, she's got arms. Good, you'll have something to pin down when you have your way. She may smite you. Oh, who am I kidding? You may like that even more. You're not a masochist? Could have fooled me. Let's see, is he here? Yep, here he is. Wait, what? That's not who I was expecting. Who's there? A human. You don't appear to be the enemy. The battle is over. All I must do now is rest. But before that, I wouldn't mind having a few words with you. What have you come here for? You tell her you're looking for Kukulainen. Ah yes, him. He burst in here not long ago, bellowing for me like an agitated cow. It is as though he'd forgotten just who I am. Scathach, Queen of the Land of Shadows, would never lose to the likes of... Ify? He's such a worrywart, though that's what endears him to me. Ah, but forgive me for muttering to myself. You wish to know where he's gone, yes? You came at a bad moment. Kukulainen left only moments before you arrived. He was looking for a human, but I don't think he said where. Though he couldn't have gone far in such a short time. I hope you find him. Maybe I should have saved and healed while I was in the vicinity of that medical booth. Or whatever the fuck it's called. Maybe he went to the lower floor. Before we go back down there again, let's check this other open area. Right after we pick up this Forma. And right after we heal our party. I'm not sure why that didn't work, Uwu person. Hang on. Let's refresh, mix it up. It always fucking does this. There we go, try it again. Why not go back to the previous one? Previous what? Alright, previous what? What were you talking about? The other program, didn't I use the other program for one and the others? Both programs still run. It's just the other program wouldn't run the other videos that I uploaded after... Man, what was the last thing that I even worked on, Trigger Fire? I think the last thing that I did on there was the leaflet alarm. I wonder if I should just look up where Kukulainen is at this point. Maybe I'll miraculously run into him on the way out of Antilia. She needs more cake on those to dance like that. Yeah, from what I recall, I think Konako was, I think she was big into sweets, so she probably should have a bigger butt. Haven't seen High School DxD in ages, though. Hell, I never even finished the series, to be honest. I think it was dubbed up to a certain point, and I don't know if it was between seasons. I just never got past the point where the one girl who was looking for Excalibur wanted to get with Issei. Hell, was Issei even the main character's name? I want to say it's Issei, but I don't even know if that's right. It's... Hell, I haven't seen High School DxD since I was in fucking high school. I'm meant to talk. I'm on a mission to escort some of the supply team to the Blue Jet salvage parts. There's no telling what we'll find, but the more parts, the better. We've hit a snag, though. There's a demon living in the Blue Jet, or something there, I should say. Team's regrouping right now to get ready to take on that demon. If it won't get in the way of your own orders, could you give us a hand and eliminate the demon? I've already got authorization from Arthur. Run the elimination team. You know what? Why not? It's just on the ad hoc basis, but you'll be under my command. Now go take your position at the Blue Jet. On both counts, last time you saw DxD was in high school. Last episode you remember is when Issei ripped off a piece of a white dragon mech to put it onto his own arm. I don't even know what you're talking about, honestly. I know the plot was devils versus angels, but aside from that, I really don't know what else happened in that. The wreckage of the Blue Jet lies before your eyes. Your Demonica is detecting demonic presence. A large crowd of demons has gathered. My, human. Would you happen to have known these men? You needn't worry about them getting lonely. They're here with me, after all. Now, today we shall sing a song. Demon is playing with the corpses around the Blue Jet. Alright, men, disperse and switch your Demonicas to combat mode. Crew moved in position. Men, prepare to engage. Ready, aim, fire. Vincent, there's a big one headed your way. You're the most experienced one on the team. Can you handle it? Leave it to me. Copy that. We'll hold back the rest of the demons to give you some space. Oh, are you my opponent then? I assure you, my dear, you won't be lonely with me at your side. Come and join your human brethren for eternity. Welcome back, Marceline. You had Jack in the Box. You hope that I'm having a great stream, by the way? Yep, it's a pretty great stream. This mission could go one of two ways, though. I don't know how powerful or how weak this is. Looks like we're equipped to deal with its weakness, at least.